Hello everyone, class 8. I am Rashid Khan here from Lakshmi Prasad Memorial Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. Here, now today we have to study about the chemical effect of electric current. So in this section I have already told you about some topics, but the remaining of the topic we'll have to discuss over here. As I have earlier explained about the electrolysis, electrolytes and the charges that float into it with the help of an electric current. So before moving to the next topic, we have to know very well about how these chemicals are reacted to one another. The chemical compound. How these chemical compounds are formed. So here is a rule for the formation of a chemical compound. Before moving to the chemical compound, we have to know about that what is the element, atom, and how these elements are combined to each another of their molecules to form any compounds. So first of all, here is number of elements, as you know: hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen. How they are interacted to one another, how they can form the chemical compound. There is a very simple way to form the chemical compound. We know that here is these elements that have the most smallest structure called as a atom. What are these atoms? Electrons, protons and neutrons. How they are arranged? It arranges in that form. I will tell you about. As we know that the electron are negative charge, proton are positive charge, and neutron are neutral charge. So in this sequence, here is in the center or in the nucleus, there is a proton and neutron. As we know that neutron is a neutral charge, proton is a positive charge. So they remain same in the center or in the nucleus. And why this one is called as a nucleons? Here is positive charge atom. And in its surrounding, there in all its surrounding, the negative charge are electrons are situated, or electrons are distributed, due to which a bond created. Electrostatic forces are the force which attract to each other. This one can bind both of them, the positive and negative conductivity. That means they are having bond in a very hard relationship. They could not be easily detached from one another. So we can say that here is these nuclei are arranged in a center at a nucleus, and in around the nucleus there is a distribution of electrons that are a negative medium. So in this sequence, this can have make a bond on this, regarding to which they can make a complete bond to show that there is a electron, proton and neutrons are arranged in this manner. So even we have to talk about the any element like sodium. This element, in this element, the distribution of electron, proton and neutron, how this may possible. So its atomic number is equal to the number of electrons in it. Number of electron is equal to the atomic number. So here is number of electron is equal to 11. So how they can be distributed? For their distribution there is a rule that is called as 2n square. 2n square, it means n is what? N is the number of shell or orbit in which the electron get distributed. So if it is n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, might be several numbers. So suppose here is 2, 1 square is equal to 2. So in first cell the maximum number will be electron of 2. In second there will be number of electron will 8. In third there will be 18. In fourth there will be 32. In 5 there will be 50. In 6 there will be 72. So these electrons are arranged in such a manner that could be distributed according to their number of electron present in it. So we can say the number of electrons are arranged in such a manner. So here we have to move in case of sodium. In the sodium there are 11 number of electrons. So it will has to be distributed 2, 8, 10, 1, 11. So its outer shell having only one electron and it has to be react to one another for obtaining it octets. What does it mean about that? The octets? Octet means when there is a number of electron in outer cell is equal to 2, 8, 18, 32, 50, 72. If these numbers are reflected in the outer cell of any element, or it is the outermost orbit of the any element, then it will be get octet. So in this sequence we have to know about how these are get distributed. So 2, 8, 1. So its valency represented as a 1. And if it is get octet, so there will be requirement of such type of atom such type of a molecule that have or element that have a single or a monovalence. So here is a chlorine. In chlorine there is a number of electron 17. So in first orbit 2 electron, in second 8 and 2 10 and 7 electron in the outermost orbit. So here it's require 1 electron, here is also require 1 electron. So might be there a certain bond form in which they can be shared up of the 1 electron, by which there will be in both cases the number of electron will completed. In it completed its 2 electron, in this it's completed it 8 electrons. 8 electrons इधर, यहाँ पे 8 electrons. Now here is the foundation may follow, and in this regard a complete bond form through which a bond form, and now this compound is formed as a sodium chloride. So through this way there will be any chemical compound get formed. If it is formed, that means they have the positive and negative charges, or we can say preferentially when there is an chemical that have the charges of about either may be positive, either may be negative, are these are the compound that can produces the either might be the positive charges, either be negative charges. If it is the preferentially developed positive and negative charges as well, so they will have to what? They will have to represent the positive and negative charges. So on that regard we can say here will be the electric charges flow through it. Suppose if there is a something like a acid, bases, salts, in all that cases they have produces, in case of acid H2SO4. So H2 is what? H plus 2 ion and sulfate minus 2 ion. So if they produces their ions, so this one is eligible for applying the electricity, or the electricity can be provided in such a acid, and that may be represented as the positive and negative charges as well. And here in case of a basis like NH4OH, so NH4 is a positive charge, OH minus are negative charge. So in this sequence there is also the current get flowed. Why? Because there is a positive and negative charges as well. On that we have their electric charges flowed in the particular type of a basis. In case of a salts too, CaCl2, so Ca plus 2, Cl minus 2. So in this sequence also there is positive and negative charges develop, and if that positive and negative charges develop, so there will be certainty to what? To get flowed of electric current through this. So in this case we can say there will be the flow of charge takes place, either it is maybe the positive and negative form. So on that we have the electric current get flowed. As I have earlier told you about in a previous lecture, the electricity can flow through a medium or through a liquid in which there will be the ions, either maybe the ion in the form of cation and anions. If the cations and anion get produces, then in which particular type of a liquid the electric current flows. So we know that very well about these chemical compound, or these chemical in which the electric supply may passed, that are called as the electrical conductor. In this form in which the electrical charges flows in this medium in the form of a cation and anions. So in this regard we can say in case of a chemical compound the electricity can pass through very easily. Why? Because they are produces their cations and anions. Suppose if there is a water, so in case of a water there will be the H plus and OH minus. If it is H plus 2 on O minus 2, so in this sequence whatever is going on, here will be the production of hydrogen ion that are positive charge, here will be the oxygen, production of oxygen, and this will be the negative charge. So it is a form of a liquid in which the electric current easily flow through. Why? Because this one have the most eligible type of a liquid in which the electric current flows. So now we can say in case of any liquid or any chemical that have the preferentially positive and negative charges are production of anions and cations. These are what? The ions produced on cathode. They are called as anions and the cations. These are produced on the anode. So in this sequence we can say the cations and anions are produced on a particular type of a solution or a liquid in which the electric current flows. How it flows? Because of production of cations and anion, this will be eligible to produce the form of either maybe the hydrogen, that means in case of liquid, that is water, the hydrogen produces and oxygen produces. In these both cases the oxygen and hydrogen are produced in the form of a cations and anion. So now we can say that these can be produced in the form, it is a form of a liquid, and if it is a chemical form, that is a water which is present in the chemical form, then there will be the electric current flows, and in this way there is a cation and anions produced. So we can say this is the chemical, or if it any chemical in which the cations and anions get released, so there will be the electric current flows.